I'm a professional marketer, not a professional recruitment marketer. I mentioned that yesterday in a LinkedIn post. Never formally done recruitment marketing. I've written a book about it because I was curious. Talked to a lot of people in that space. I'm connected to a lot of people in that space. But I love marketing, and that's what I do. And I keep coming back to recruitment marketing, though. I was a recruiter before moving into marketing, and just can't help but think about the space, because as I become more knowledgeable, more experienced as a marketer, I see a huge amount of opportunity for positive change and change in the way things are done from a recruiting standpoint, from a hiring standpoint, from a candidate experience standpoint. I mean, I think the whole thing needs to be reimagined. I think sales suffers from the same thing. I think recruiting and sales are very similar in a lot of ways. The only difference is a lot of times salespeople have a marketing team helping at least generate some quality leads to some extent. Some just produce leads and it's a shit show still and more noise. But for the most part, a lot of recruitment talent acquisition teams don't have the marketing support they need. And if they do, it's minimal, it's employer branding, it's fluff, it's social media talking about the company and not anything of really any value to the candidate. And as I was going through an Akimbo workshop called the Marketing Seminar for the second time, I'm beginning to see things that I didn't see the first time. I know that happens with books that you read, movies that you watch. You always see something different the second time. And as I was going through it this morning, we were talking about how marketing is change. You're making change with marketing. And you can either change what people want or you can change how they get it. Amazon was an example used, and they changed how people get what they already wanted. And recruiting is the same way. You're not changing what people want. You're changing how they get it. People want a job that helps them get what they want. It helps them grow. It helps them create a clear career path. It helps them, it helps bring in money to do the things they want to. A job for some people is opening the door to possibility and opportunity. And you're not going to change that as a recruiter. You're not changing that, but you can change how they get it. If you offer a role or a culture, company culture that will help facilitate what that person wants, then you're going to win. I guess win's a horrible word because it's not a finite game, right? We're not winning, which is another thing I think that talent acquisition and companies need to revisit, is how they view winning and the long game. They're not viewing the long game. That's hint. They're not viewing the long game. So I think when you're trying to develop content, when you're trying to focus on demand generation, whether that's what you call it or not, if you're doing employer branding or recruitment marketing, you're in the demand generation business. Think about what people want, why they want it, and how you can help them get it. That's where you're going to make an impact. That's where you are going to attract the people you want to attract. It's not about more. It's not about more candidates. More candidates isn't going to do shit. More candidates will not do shit for you other than increase the chances that your recruiters are ghosting candidates, increase the chances that you get a bunch of crap that you have to sort through, missing the one or few that you really want to talk to. More is not the answer, but yet when I did my research with recruitment marketing, folks, the metrics were always, how can we get more applicants? More applicants. More is not the answer. Stop focusing on more. Start focusing on how you help people get what they already want. Stop trying to change what they want, because you're not going to do it. Focus on what you can change, and that's how they get it, how they get what they want. Focus there, and you're going to be gold. That's what I've got, man. I'm out.